They released a glossy promotional video as well for their Archwell Foundation. I believe it came just a day after Kate, Princess Catherine, was actually doing proper charity work, going and visiting a food bank, going and pressing the flesh with needy people, I suppose. Why do you think they released it then? Do you think they're always trying to get one up on Kate?
I think it's a combination of things. I do think that there is an element of envy when it comes to how wonderful the British royal family does the holiday season. There is a sense of magic and surprise. Even just that beautiful shot of the king meeting Santa Claus and Santa telling him he's on the nice list. They're all, and I mean, not to mention the beautiful children, William and Catherine's babies, actually getting to see them so much during the holiday season. I'm sure there's an element of envy, but I also think, Pat, that this has been professionally the worst year of Harry and Meghan's lives. This is not a video that they typically release around this time. They usually release this video in January of a recap of everything they've done. I think they're trying to distract from the fact that everybody is recognizing that they failed hard this year and they don't want to move into 2024 with, the stamp of losers on their foreheads.
Well, it's almost like we planned this, because they are, I believe, the biggest losers, aren't they? Not my words, not your words. They have been nominated as the biggest losers in Hollywood. Is that right? And, that really is saying something.
This is coming from the Hollywood Reporter, which is basically the Bible here in Los Angeles. This is the industry publication that you grab when you're at a coffee shop. You open it up, see who's casting for what, who's been hired for what. And it's the type of magazine that Meghan Markle was glued to before she met Prince Harry. And they did release a list of 2023's biggest winners and losers. Ironically, too, Britain is one of the biggest winners for content creation for movies and television, with Los Angeles becoming the loser because Britain has just become a great place to shoot and film. But Harry and Meghan finding themselves on the losers list because of their constant whining, the disappointing content that they did create. When, like you said, these are two super blessed people given opportunities you and I are not given, and then the content that they created was so disappointing. I'm not surprised by it, but I'm sure that this is something that hurts them immensely. But professionally, if you think about it, they dropped the ball so many times. When Netflix killed Meghan Markle's project Pearl, Meghan could have taken that project over to Spotify and transitioned it from a cartoon into a podcast for children that visually people could see if they were Spotify users. When Spotify canned Meghan, she could have, to save face, said, okay, I'm going to turn this into a subscription-based podcast, and used the audience she garnered to continue to generate some sort of revenue and donated it to charity if that's what she wanted to do. But instead, she, walked away with her tail between her legs because she didn't get her way. They just don't seem to follow through ever. And that's not something we admire in America. We're very hardworking individuals.